Good morning. Well, check this place out. Downtown Hamilton, James Street North, near the corner of Barton Street to be exact. It's called Henry's, and this is Matt, the owner. Good morning.
Hey, how we doing?
Well, I'm looking around and I'm getting an idea of what Henry's is, but can you share it with us?
For sure. So it's Henry's is a jazz club, it's a supper club. So we have wonderful food and we have great jazz. We've always wanted to bring music to the city, and we finally found a space, my business partner Erin and I. And she did an amazing job making it this beautiful space.
And beautiful is right. When I walked in here, I felt like I was stepping back in time a little bit, Matt.
For sure.
So that's what you were going for?
Well, it was funny. We've talked about this for years, and we honestly thought we were going to have a dingy, smoky kind of blues jazz club. But then we found this space, and it's a gorgeous old bank. And Erin's vision, this was a bank. This is a 150-year-old bank.
Wow, and even the ceiling is gorgeous.
Yeah, so we were inspired by a few other places and thought Roaring 20s was the way to go.
Yeah.
Because it still has that, that beautiful jazz feel, but we're also doing tableside carved prime rib, and sort of the food's a little fancier.
Oh, a little fancier, and I guess we're going to get a little taste.
Yeah, if you play your cards right.
A drink of a cocktail. Oh, if I play my cards right, okay. Open how many days a week?
So we're open 4 days a week, and the days we're closed, so we're open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday brunch as well.
Oh, wow.
And then we also have ticketed events on the off nights, and we have a lot of private events. So a lot of people love this space, and they want to have private events here.
Sure.
So that also fills our days.
And do you have to make a reservation, Matt, or can you just walk in?
I highly recommend that.
Oh, okay.
The later night bands, so the band do go late. We usually have 2 bands a night. You can usually walk in then, but if you're coming for dinner on a Friday, Saturday, you definitely need a reservation.
Right. Do you have a lot of regulars or not?
Yeah. We also have a membership program.
Oh, okay.
So those are some of our best regulars. They're people who come, they love jazz, they love the food, they love the scene, they want first dibs at the great tickets. So they've been very supportive, It's been wonderful so far.
All right, well, if you love jazz, if you love good food, and if you love Hamilton, or even if you're from out of town, come on down and soak up this beautiful place with a great vibe, like the, should we say Roaring 1920s?
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll be back on Morning Live at Henry's. Welcome to Henry's. Henry's in downtown Hamilton on James Street North at the corner of Barton Street. I feel like I'm in a movie back in time. And if you want to feel this way and have some great foods, listen to some great music, and some great cocktails, come on down. Hey, Patty, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm doing really well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well,
what are you going to serve up for us today?
so what kind of a classic jazz bar would we be if we didn't have a classic martini?
Okay.
So these come available in both gin and vodka. You can add them to be dirty, filthy, if that's how you like it. Whatever you prefer. We're happy to do it, and we have all of our cocktails ready for you. A lot of them are our signature cocktails, that is, are inspired by a lot of our favorite jazz artists.
And Patty, can I ask you a question? For somebody who doesn't drink martinis, what makes it dirty? What does that mean?
Oh, goodness. Okay. So a dirty martini has directly to do with the amount of olive brine you put in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So if it's normally it's dry martini would have very little vermouth. A wet martini would have a lot of vermouth. And then a dirty martini would have olive juice, and an extra dirty or filthy martini would have an abundance of olive juice. And our martinis are served with a lovely little sidecar of garnish, so you have your olives, a little gherkin, and some cocktail onions.
Wow, that's really nice. Do you have a favorite style of martini that you like?
Gin is my favorite, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a gin over vodka kind of guy.
All right.
And then, as we said, our cocktails, our classic menu is inspired by our favorite jazz artists. So what I'm about to make for you now is called the Fitzgerald Fizz.
Oh,
so
neat.
After Ella Fitzgerald.
Yes, of course.
But it's also a reimagined version of the Ramos Fizz, which is a classic cocktail, which has found its home in New Orleans, of all places now.
Wow.
So we're looking at, oh, geez, these. There we go.
And is this a favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
And then everything can be found in this menu?
Exactly. So we take all of our cocktails in there. You can find them where they're available in singles and doubles. So we can do it with a single is just like called a full, and that's if you want to be able to try all the cocktails on the menu and not go home. You still have your wits about you by the end of the night, if you will.
Right.
So the way we've started this is with some gin and some yuzu simple syrup.
Ooh, okay, that sounds fancy.
And then we add our ice. And then we have some house-made soda, which we carbonate all our own.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we've got our spirit base, our sweet base, and then the pièce de résistance, which is what brings it like the Ramos Fizz, is a little bit of a cream topper. Okay? And then after that, we just garnish it with some lovely, pretty little edible flowers.
Aww.
And away
once
you go.
again, for our viewers who may be tuning in, what is this called?
The Fitzgerald Fizz.
Okay, the Fitzgerald Fizz. I think I'm going to taste this before we send things back
I
to
would
the
be
studio.
remiss if I didn't mention all of our non-alc options as well.
Oh, okay, of course. That's a great idea. And can people walk in and just get a drink, or should they make a reservation? Oh,
No.
yeah?
We have some bar seating
good.
as well, and as we go forward, we are welcoming walk-ins early in the evening. We have a little happy hour option that's happening every day.
Very nice.
And of course, also for our later acts in the evening, we are turned to walk-in only after 9:30. So come on in, have a cocktail, check out some music, and come visit.
All right, and for all their details, you can visit their website. We'll have that on our screen and on our website later. Thanks, Patty. Cheers
My
to you.
pleasure.
Love it. We're at Henry's. Well, a good morning it is. I'm sitting here waiting for my tableside service at Henry's in downtown Hamilton on James Street North, to be exact. Matt.
Hey.
Hi.
How are we doing?
What are you delivering here?
Well, you look like someone who likes prime rib.
I do.
Perfect, and you've come to the right place.
And is this the experience that people would get?
Yes.
Oh,
So we've put a shocking amount of work into making sure we're doing prime rib like the best you've ever had. The number of prime ribs we cooked before we opened to make sure we were doing it just right and just so, it's funny. Like the chef here, Fred, he's done an amazing job making it just so. I love it.
I wish our viewers could smell it because it is phenomenal.
So it's the focus on the prime rib. The prime rib gets brined, injected, cured for a couple days, very, very slowly cooked. We want there to be a little retraction as possible. We want the meat to be as tender as possible, and we want the meat to be fully seasoned. So a couple things
Watering.
we do. We make a wonderful red skin mashed potato.
Nice.
Lots of scallion
And
and
what
bad
is it about
things.
that people love this
About prime
kind
rib?
of well, not just the prime rib, but seeing you serve it out to the
for
table.
sure. So it's one of the things we've noticed over the recent years. I think we all know things have gotten really expensive. A lot of people are actually complaining about restaurants being, they don't feel like there's value. And for me, this is something I worked in a lot of fancy old school places in Europe, and we do things like this. And to me, this is value. This is a fun thing. You know we care about the prime rib. We're coming to your table. This is great, wonderful value. It's fun. It's super fun.
Yeah, it's very personable. It makes you feel. And when you say, you've done things, you've been around, you're from the Hamilton area, you have other restaurants as well.
Yes.
So you know what you're doing.
I mean, I think so.
You think so?
I think so. You know?
Well, I think so. And I
mean-
mean that's a pretty big piece you've just cut.
You know,
with
we've got different size cuts, so depending on what your love affair with prime rib is,
Right.
you know. We also finish it. So we save all the drippings, and we save all the little yummy bits, and we extra mustard and herbs and stuff, and we brush that back onto the prime rib. Because a lot of times you get prime rib, the center of it's under-seasoned. So
Yeah.
we brine the inside, we rub it.
Oh my goodness, that looks amazing.
We have some very aggressive horseradish. We have jus.
Love the jus. And is this one of your favorites here, or that people?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is what you're known for, right, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, this is what,
Yeah?
Prime rib is it.
I mean, you have great drinks, great food. Now I'm about to taste, and ambiance, music playing in the background, jazz.
It's a great place to be.
It's a great place,
Great
to,
place
be.
to be.
I'm going to dig in here.
Some people come in later for the apps. Some people come in for, they split a caramelized onion spinach dip, or they
Right.
have the, little prime rib sliders later on to watch the music and have a couple drinks. A lot of people come in for the prime rib.
Is there a dress code? I would imagine that people
You know what?
want to get dressed.
I was very happily surprised to see how many people, when they come here, they come dressed up. We never said you have to, but people want to, which is a lot of fun.
Okay. This is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You so much, Matt. I think I'm going to have to share a little bit with Luke.
I suppose.
Okay, or I think maybe I'm just going to take that whole thing home. All right, you can check out the great food here, music, drinks, and the great staff. Matt, the owner, we have Patty. Come on down, James Street North in Hamilton. It's called Henry's, and they got style. Listen to those sweet sounds. from Henry's on James Street North in Hamilton. We've been having a great time here. I don't know why I'm talking in a sultry voice. It could be the ambiance, Matt. It could be the music. I don't know.
Could be.
Can you tell us about your, I guess, live music that you have here at Henry's?
Yeah, I mean, this was a super exciting thing for us. We've always wanted to bring music. We've always been in hospitality, my business partner and I, and live music was new to us. We were super excited. We've always surrounded ourselves with people that love music, and we love music. And so working with the artists has been awesome. I didn't know what to expect. They've been so great to work with.
Yeah, there's something about dining or having a drink and listening to music. Kind of, it's a background thing, right? It's not overbearing, but it just kind of complements the setting and the vibe.
Yeah, so we kind of have 2 sets a night usually. So the first part of the night is a little more chill and relaxed, and then it's a bigger 3 or 4 piece jazz band that might be a little more up tempo as the night goes on, gets later. It gets a little more exciting.
And do you do this a few times a week?
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have music, 2 acts most days. And then we also have ticketed events. So we have a big band coming through, someone we really want to see. You got to pay a few extra bucks for, but we get some really great acts that come through.
And they can find all that information on your website?
On our website, on social media, all sorts of things. We have memberships, so a lot of people are members here because they really love jazz. They want to be a part of the scene, and they get first dibs on everything.
And speaking of jazz and musicians, can you tell us a little bit about who we're listening to right now?
This is Scott. He's been with us since day one. He has been such a great, I don't know what I'm doing with music. And people like him have helped us figure out how to get it done right. How to treat them well, how they treat us well, what we do for the guests. It's been great working with them.
Okay, so I guess people could come back and hear him?
Oh yeah. You're going to see him regularly. He's one of our best, yeah.
Okay, well thanks again. Absolutely love. I've never been to Henry's, but I'm telling you, I'm coming back. I'm going to bring the family and my friends.
Can't wait.
All right.